Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Black Ops 7 Zombies video. Today marks the start of our weapon testing journey, and for this one, we'll be taking a closer look at the first assault rifle, the M15. We'll hop in for a quick game of survival on Van Dorn Farm and do a complete DPS breakdown along the way. I'll also keep my build code in the description, and we'll also talk about the build near the end of this video. Now, before we jump into the action, here's a quick word from today's sponsor. Do you want to unlock all the new mastery camos like Singularity as soon as possible? Well, you should check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest, most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy and Mulla Milk, plus lobbies delivered in under 1 hour. Everything is 100% safe and legitimate for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers, making them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code HYPNO to save 5% off, limited time only. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Van Dorn Farm for our first weapon testing video in Black Ops 7 Zombies. Alright, so as you guys can see, we have the good old M15 motto here, and we are currently doing 136 damage per critical, pretty good, and 22 damage per body shot. Okay, so now I will say, if you guys pay attention to the graphic at the bottom left, where you can actually keep track of DPS, all the damage numbers and all that good stuff, it's still the same design that I had during Black Ops 6 Zombies, and I am currently working on making a really nice design that kinda matches the HUD in this game. So yeah, just bear with me. It's the first video with weapon testing, right? Also, drop a comment down below if you guys would prefer to see me do weapon testing videos on Ashes of the Damned, or if you don't mind. I just personally feel like this map's perfect for these weapon testing videos since, you know, we have Pack Punch right there, we have the Wonder Fizz back there, nice tight map, super easy to get through rounds, you know, easy upgrades, all that stuff. I also want to create something where you guys can, you know, keep track of all the numbers and stuff, so maybe a spreadsheet, possibly even just a graphic, like an image or something. Drop a comment down below, let me know some suggestions. But yeah, man, I will say, this AR right here was actually my go-to during the Black Ops 7 beta. Of course, now we have access to a bunch of extra weapons and stuff, but yeah, I'm still absolutely loving this gun. Also, the first weapon I got gold in this game. I'm currently 1 AR away. I believe it's just the Peacekeeper. And yeah, then we can start working on the Bloodstone camo. So yeah, I think for right now, we're just going to go ahead and prioritize saving some essence to pack. Ooh, there we go. Nice little double points for us. So yeah, I think we're just going to save up some essence here and try to pack a punch first. We can worry about the perks later on. A max level Prestige 1. We can enter Prestige 2 after this game, or Weapon Prestige 2. Give me that max ammo, very nice, and we do have enough essence to get to pack 1. Awesome. Okay, so pack 1, uncommon or actually common rarity. We are currently doing 44 damage per body shot, as you guys can see right there, and 242, yep, 242 damage per critical. Let's go. Definitely a solid increase right there. I am kind of curious as to how much the Deadshot Daiquiri perk's gonna increase that. So we might as well quickly get this door opened up. Okay, awesome. So we need, like, you know, 1,900 and something points. This spot right here, by the way, is completely cracked. If you stand right here, as you can see, all the zombies just run right past you, and they'll all kind of like hop up right here, making it super easy for you to get kills and knock out those criticals, all that good stuff. That's what I actually did to max this AR out, because I'm thinking of just like going down the list with these weapon testing videos, so whatever AR is underneath this one, that's the next one we'll test. I believe it's the AK. But yeah, I ended up getting this thing to Prestige 1, then all the attachments were locked again, so you know, I had to spend a couple hours just maxing this weapon out for this video. But yeah, I'd say it's about time we quickly go for Deadshot Daiquiri. Awesome. Alright, zombies, come on over here. There we go. So we are now doing 292 damage per critical. Solid. Along with that, of course, since we are on controller, we don't need to manually aim at their heads anymore. Nice. 2,500 essence versus a main bot. I'm all for it. You know what we could also go for is double tap. There we go. We should be doing double the body damage now. Let's actually quickly test that out. Yep, there we go. 88 damage per body shot. Along with that, we also have a 43% increase to fire rate, which means, yeah, oh, I did not mean to pick that up. But yeah, that means DPS is just going to be wild now. Okay, we can also quickly head downstairs, upgrade to uncommon rarity. There we go. Now we're at uncommon. Okay, so now at uncommon rarity pack 1, we're doing 132 damage on the body shot, as you guys can see right there. And there we go, 439 per critical. Awesome. Another Ravager round. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, not too big on the Ravagers. You know, I did prefer the bug rounds from Black Ops 6. To be fair, what really annoys me about these guys is sometimes you'll pretty much cook all of them and then you're just running around the map looking for the final one just to see him in a corner somewhere, you know, snacking on some salvage. There we go, got the max ammo, nice. Ooh, that's right, we're gonna have to go for Napalm Burst here eventually as well so we can take out Zersa as easy as possible, because for those of you who don't know, Zersa is weak to Napalm. And honestly, I think with this AR right here, we're gonna absolutely annihilate Zersa. We'll see though. Or Zombear, according to Hazard. Yeah, you know what, dude? Let's quickly head downstairs, go for the next. Oh, that's right. Never mind. We're a bit short on salvage. Guess we'll just go at the end of this round, or maybe keep like, I don't know, a handful of zombies alive just to test that upgrade. Okay, so we have 2 zombies left alive, and there we go, rare rarity. Okay, so pack 1, rare rarity, we are now doing 585, I believe that was on the critical, 176 right there. That was right in the arm though, 176. Okay, perfect, and 585, nice. Okay, definitely some nice numbers. And keep in mind, like, prior to getting double tap, we had a fire rate of 822 RPM. So we're well over 1,000 RPM right now with this weapon, which you can probably tell whenever I shoot. I think we'll chill here for a second. We're super close. There we go. We have enough for pack 2. Nice. I think we'll get rid of the majority of zombies for this round real quick, and then quickly get to pack 2. Honestly, dude, going for Jug would probably make sense here soon as well. So I think, yeah, right after pack 2, we'll just save some essence for Jug to increase survivability ever so slightly. But yeah, there we go. Pack 2, rare rarity. We're now doing 1,171 damage on the critical, as you guys saw right there. And okay, let's back up a little bit. And 352, I believe that was. Yeah, 352 per body shot. 2 rounds away from Zersa spawning in as well. Let's go, dude. Hey, you know what? I'd say let's quickly go for Juggernog. Nice. I'm not taking any risks here today, boys. To be honest, I think it would make sense to quickly head downstairs now already and purchase Napalm. There we go. Nice. Just so we already have that for next round and we don't end up forgetting. Because, yeah, I do not want to run down here when Zersa spawns in. All right, I heard him spawn in. Let's go. Don't quite see him yet. He's probably going to spawn. Okay, he's downstairs. All right, let's hop down here. Let's see if we can get a few crits off on him real quick. 1,700 and something. It doesn't really matter too much quite. Did we already? Yeah, he's already dead, dude. That is insane. I mean, come on, boys. Look at that. Death toll as well. We now have 25,000 zombie limbs in total. But brother, just look at how fast we cooked that guy. We got a little dog as well. What's up, dog? I mean, any gun that can cook Zersa that fast is a W in my book. But like I was saying before, I'm not too worried about the damage numbers on that guy quite yet, because I'm more interested in seeing how much we can do to him once it's fully maxed out. So like pack 3, legendary, of course also elemental pop with vulnerable beam, just so we maximize the damage numbers for elemental weakness. Of course, at the end of this video, I will also be showcasing the build, and for those of you who aren't too big on the iron sights on this weapon, I quite like them because it kind of reminds me of the, oh man, I forgot the name of it, but it was like one barrel attachment for the M4 back in MW2 that I really liked. It was like the short barrel. So yeah, I personally really love these iron sights, but if you guys don't like the iron sights, you can always swap out the laser for a sight. I'd say the laser is like the least useful attachment on this gun right now. But yeah, of course, we'll get into all that in a second. Another attachment I think we should go for here soon, or not attachment, but perk is speed kill. Because yeah, we're using this spot right here, and trust me, you want a pretty decent reload speed, because as you can see, you'll get cooked pretty quick by these zombies. All right, so we'll just buy some ammo. It's all good, all good. We were so close to pack 3 though. I think normally this round we'll get another Zersa. Yes, we did. Nice. I hear him. I hear him. Okay, I am kind of curious how fast we'll cook him this time. He's right back there. Okay, let's actually start cooking him from here, and he is dead. There we go. We took care of Zersa already, boys. That's how it's done. Pretty sure we're still at the same upgrade rarity as we were earlier, except on a higher round, which means Zersa had more health this time around than before. We still pretty much, well, I'm not going to say insta-kill, but you guys be the judge. Okay, we'll keep those zombies alive because we can go for pack 3. Beautiful. Okay, so pack 3 rarity now. We are currently doing 2342 on the critical. Yep, 2342 per crit and 704 damage per body shot. And I mean, dude, just look at her go. Honestly, so far, I've used most of the other ARs. I can remember the Peacekeeper from beta. I haven't used it during full release yet, but honestly, this might be my go-to. AK feels pretty good as well, but of course, yeah, we'll get into that. I'll probably be dropping in a weapon testing video for the AK tomorrow. The plan right now is just to have 1 weapon testing video per day as of uploading this video. And of course, you know, season 1 comes around in a couple of weeks and we'll have some new guns to test as well. Oh, dude, that's right. I completely forgot we just got epic rarity. Okay, so now at epic rarity, we are now doing 3513. Yeah, 3,513 per critical. Very nice. Let's get a little reload going here. How much are we doing on the body shot? 1,056. Is that accurate? Hold on. Let's test on this guy. Yeah, 1,056. So yeah, damage numbers are crazy, really nice fire rate as well, so DPS has gotta be through the roof right now. Alright, let's also hit this real quick, so we'll definitely go for some of that. We'll go for elemental pop as well. Okay, nice. Yeah, so right now we're mainly just focused on gathering some salvage. We definitely still need a good amount of it, but honestly, it's not too hard to get. We can also hit up Chompy later on if we need to. Hey, level 54, let's go. Okay, I heard another Zersa spawn in. Now, normally, if you stand in this location, he's going to come from that back window. Okay, he came from over there. Not bad. Come on, cook him, and Zersa is dead. That's how it's done. Let's go. Man, cooking Zersa that fast just never gets old. You know you're using a really good gun when you're actually excited for another bear spawn. Yeah, I'd say we could also quickly go for, ooh, hold on, a little Ravager right there. Should be a bunch of salvage on the ground. I'll take it, thank you. Yeah, it's about time we also go for a quick little 2-plate here, just to help out ever so slightly whenever we do get hit by zombies. All right, we're almost halfway there for a legendary rarity. Come on, zombies, drop some extra salvage for us. A little dead drop gobblegum wouldn't have hurt right about now, to be honest with you. Do we need a 3-plate? Probably not, right? I'd rather spend that essence on some extra perks. I think Vulture Aid would help out a little bit as well in terms of ammo. Ammo's not an issue, don't get me wrong. I mean, as you guys can see, we've been cooking for a while. We still have 583 rounds left in reserve. We'll go for some of that, a little bit of death perception as well, since we have critical eye, which makes it so that some of the body shots are going to end up being criticals, which really helps out in the long run. Damn, look at all the salvage down here, dude. Wild. Okay, that shot us up well past 3,700. Last bit. Okay, 3,775. Nice. So we should probably have legendary rarity by about round 29, I'm guessing. Of course, fingers crossed we get it next round, but I do not think so. Okay, one last Ravager. Ooh, what happened right there? That looked so weird, dude. That was almost like that bug we had back in Black Ops 6 Zombies when you kind of mantle on top of something and it just like flakes your view all the way to the right or left. Okay, I hear another Zersa as well. That's good. That's good. All right, Zersa's right behind us. Come on. Nice. We got the reload off in time. Don't knock us off. Don't knock us off. Aww. All right, we got a little too ambitious there, boys. A little too ambitious. Get a little reload going. How much are we doing? 5,270 per critical. That's insane, dude. Not even fully maxed out on this thing either. Got another Zersa back there as well. Come on, let's light him up. Nice. Oh, dude, he's almost dead. That is insane. Let's go. It's definitely, like I said, it's not looking like we're going to be able to go for legendary this round. Next round for sure, though. Yeah, I think I'll just train zombies around for this round so we can actually pick up that salvage pretty easily without having to drop down where all the zombies hop up from. And beautiful, we have enough for legendary rarity. Let's go, boys. We can finally get this weapon fully maxed out. Let's throw a little decoy back there, distract a couple zombies, and there we go. Pack 3, legendary rarity. We are now doing 5,036 on the critical. That's insane. Hold on, let's find a nice little open area just to test some numbers easier. There we go, 5,036 again on the critical. Yeah, so it's confirmed, dude. That's wild. How much on the body shot? 1513 per body shot, I believe. 1513. I saw another one pop up there. Yeah, 1513 per body shot for sure. And then, you know, when you have an entire horde right behind you, you kind of walk backwards, shoot right into that horde, and they all disappear. It's a magic trick. Yeah, no, I am absolutely loving this AR right here. Ooh, perfect. And we got a Zersa to spawn in. Let's go. Nice. Okay, so we can test some criticals on that guy as well. 8,058. Yep, 8,058 per critical. That is insane, dude. All right, there we go. Decent amount of XP right there. Not the greatest, but I'll take it. Aw, damn, dude. I saw weapon stats right there, and I figured it would actually make it a whole lot easier for me to do the calculations. It's just the stats from, like, what you did during the game. Okay, now moving on to the build for the M15. So as you guys can see, once again, I went without an optic. If you do prefer an optic, you can, you know, slap on an optic and get rid of the laser. We went with the normal suppressor, not the monolithic, since you don't really need the extra damage range on an AR, in my opinion. If you're using a pistol or a shotgun, I definitely recommend the monolithic suppressor, though. Then we have this barrel right here with the headshot damage multiplier. It's basically the CHF barrel in this game, right? Then we have this underbarrel right here, the EAM Steady 90 grip, the Mayday extended mag, contour grip, the telescopic stock, 5MW lockstep laser. This is basically the equivalent, well, yeah. It's pretty much that one right there, hipfire to ADS accuracy, which honestly, again, it's not the most useful attachment right here, which is why I'd advise swapping this out for an optic. But it does help out a little bit if you're on controller and you're using Deadshot Daiquiri, because it's basically the accuracy when you're transitioning into ADS. And last but not least, rapid fire, just to maximize that DPS. Final rating for this thing, dude, honestly, a 10 out of 10. Might be biased because I just really love this AR, but we'll see as time goes on, right? We haven't actually broken down any numbers for other weapons, but let me know. I'll also keep the build code either in the description or pinned comment. I'll figure that out once the video's out there. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to smack that like button and subscribe to help us on the road to 50,000 subscribers. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever in the world you are. And as always, goodbye.